Hello and welcome to 2 Hours Steam, a show where we get a game of Steam, play it for 2 hours, and then decide if we're going to refund it or keep it. I am Nate, playing as your mate Nate.
Hey, I'm Xavier, and today I'll be playing as Cyclonic.
Hey, I'm Harmony, and I'm playing as Keep Calm, Kill More Zombies.
Hi, I'm Dean, and I'll be playing as Tainted Pain today.
And today we are having a look at Angels Fall First. Angels Fall First is a first-person sci-fi shooter that can only be described as the love child between Battlefield and the classic Star Wars Battlefront, involving both space combat and ground combat with interlacing levels in between where you'll board other people's ships. What I'm sure will be a warm welcome back to the world of first-person shooters is the addition of bots, meaning that each server will have up to at least 64 active soldiers on the field, making 32 a side, filling in the blanks for absent players, meaning no matter how many friends you have or don't have on your game, you'll be able to still have a fully flushed out battle either on space or on the ground.
People who are familiar with old classics like the Battlefront and Battlefront 2 games will find themselves right at home. Like in the Star Wars Battlefront games, you get the options to command your bots, and you can order them to move to positions, to follow you, or for them to operate with their own free will. In terms of effectiveness, they tend to vary. Sometimes they will be honestly useless, and then all of a sudden you will get shot out of nowhere as bots from either side pour down and start to overwhelm your position. So the AI is clunky, however, it's got its redeeming points to it. Angels Fall First has a wide variety of customization options, both for the character as well as for your loadouts.
Which has several loadout options, plus default options. You can customize the various vehicles you'll be using, all of which you can modify the weapons, and by then customizing that weapon with small stat boosts, like, reload speed, overheat, ammo mods. You can get incendiary rounds or explosive rounds or acid rounds. You can then get gear and other bonuses. So for a marine, you can choose grenades, you can choose shield drop pods, portable turrets.
Every loadout for weapons and soldiers is controlled by a budget system, which allows for balancing. So you can go around carrying a railgun if you wanted to, but you wouldn't have any budget left over to, carry, say, a med pack, a deployable turret, and a revolver. You would be just stuck with the railgun, and that's your primary. This allows for versatile play, able to try and mix and match different things, while keeping the game balanced at a certain level.
Well, I found the controls straightforward and easy to learn. However, I tried playing with a controller, and unfortunately the game only has partial control support. So although you could easily shoot, right trigger to shoot, left trigger to aim, pretty standard, you still had to reach over to the keyboard to, say, switch weapons or something like that.
In Angels Fall First, you have the ability to create your own custom service. A number of options are provided to you, including how many players can inhabit the server itself, whether or not they are bots or player-controlled characters. The kinds of maps you can choose are very similar in terms of its setup to the original Star Wars Battlefront 2 multiplayer map selection. The developers have included in the ability to invite via Steam. However, when I attempted this, people were not able to access the server that I had created.
Although I believe this would be probably a port forwarding issue. This is early access, it's understandable that maybe matchmaking isn't fluent, but it would be nice, especially since you have the option to invite via Steam. It sort of suggests, oh, don't worry, we'll do the port forwarding for you. You don't have to manually do it yourself, but it seems that is not the case. I found this game quite good. It was quite an exciting first-person shooter, especially with the inclusion of bots. It definitely filled out the battlefield. It definitely had a lot of romanticisms from the old classic Star Wars Battlefronts, and that's what I really like about it. And on that, I think I definitely will keep this game for myself and for with friends. Mostly because, yeah, I can play this by myself with either other people or just with bots and just have fun shooting things. Like, it's a great game all around.
It blows a lot of AAA games that are currently being released out of the water with the content that is provided. This game is something that I've been looking for a very long time. This is the kind of gameplay that we need to see more of from AAA developers. And I'm very curious to see how Angels Fall First continues to develop itself into the future, as this game at its launch didn't have anywhere near as much content as it has today. I will be keeping this game.
Angels Fall First was a great experience, and because I don't really play many multiplayer games or shooters or anything like that, I won't keep it for myself, but for playing with friends, yeah, I'll keep it.
It's a great game. I like the idea of it. I like the effort they're putting into it. It's a game I would play, but my plate's full at the moment. So for now, it's no.
So that's 3 people keeping it and 1 person returning it, and that's $18 on Steam if you want to check out the early access of Angels Fall First. Thank you for joining, and we'll see you next time.